Hello everybody, welcome back to Perfect English with me, Alex. A lot of you guys have been asking me to make videos on how to improve your accent. One of the biggest problems with non-natives and their accent is the pronunciation of vowels, particularly the letter A. Because vowels in English have so many different sounds, you need to learn when to use each sound, and your accent will improve because of that. So if you can learn to pronounce the letter A correctly, it's a great start to improving your accent because this letter has so many different sounds and you need to know them all. And when you do, your confidence and your accent and your pronunciation will all improve so much. So let's take a look at this sound now. In this video, I will explain the different ways to pronounce the letter A. This letter makes lots of different sounds at different times. Take a look at this sentence. After I played football, I ate an apple, a banana, and an orange as I sat on the sofa. In this sentence, the letter A is pronounced in so many different ways. Now, I'm going to go through 4 ways in this video, but there are some others, but these 4 are the most important to know. So, in this sentence, we have the long A sound. Ate, played. The short A sound. After, apple, sat. The sound. Sofa, banana, and the sound. Football. So the more you practice these sounds, the more natural your pronunciation will become. First of all, let's take a look at the long A sound. There are 3 rules here. Rule number 1, if the A is followed by an I or a Y. These 2 letters join together to make the A sound. A-I, A. A-Y, A. Take a look at the word rain. We have R, A, N. The A-I make an A sound. R, A, N. Likewise, play. Pl, A. The A-Y together make an A sound. Pl, A. Now, here are some words to practice together. I will say them and you say them back to me. Rain. Gain. Play. Stay. Grain. Stain. All of these words have the long A sound because they have A-I or A-Y. A. Okay, so rule number 2. If A is followed by a consonant and then the letter E. For example, game. The A makes an A sound and the E is silent. We don't say the E. So, game. G-A-M. No E sound. It's not gammy or gaming or gamer. It's game. Game. And the same with fame. F-A-M. And there's no E sound. It's not fammy or famey. It's fame. No E sound. So here are some words to practice again. I will say them and you say them back to me. Make. Sane. Made. Frame. Female. And now rule number 3. We use the long A sound when a word has A, a consonant, and then L-E or L-E-S. And these are most often apple or able sounds. The consonant is usually B or P. And these are words like table, tables, staple, staples. These have the long A sound. Now practice these words with me. Stable, unstable, cables, ladle, ladles. That covers the long A. Let's move on to the short A sound. Again, with the short A, there are 3 rules I want to go through. Rule number 1. The short A sound is used when a consonant comes after the A at the end of the word. For example, at, cat. A-T ends the word, cat. Sat, A-T ends the word. Ban, A-N ends the word. Sad, A-D ends the word. Toucan, A-N ends the word. So if an A and then a consonant ends a word, use the short A sound. Now practice these words with me. Fat, bad, drab, can, fan, Pakistan. Okay, now rule number 2 with the short A sound. We use this sound when the A is at the beginning of the word and it's a stressed syllable. If the word begins with A and the stress is on the first syllable, use the sound A. Action, the stress is on the A, the first syllable, so use the short A. We say action, not action. Animal, animal, the stress is at the start on the A. We don't say animal or animal, animal. And antisocial, the stress is at the start again. Antisocial, not anti or antiso, antisocial. Now practice these words with me again. Action, athlete, addiction, advertise. Now rule number 3, when do we use the short A sound? We use this sound if the A has 2 consonants after it. This is most commonly in the middle of words. If the A has 2 consonants after it, use the short A sound. These can be words like banter, satchel, pastel, backpack. Now practice saying these words with me. Attack, canter, banter, mantle. All of these words use the short A sound. Now let's take a look at sound number 3, the sound. A, making the sound Again, there are 3 rules I want to go through. When do we use the sound for the letter A? Rule number 1, if the A is at the start of the word, but it's not a stressed syllable. So before we had action, it was a stressed syllable. When it is not, we use the sound. Words like accountable, abide, affix. Now here are some words to practice with me. Attack, account, accounting, abide, affix, assent. And rule number 2, we use the sound with the article, a dog, a house. Whenever we refer to something in English that's countable, we need to use an article. And this is most commonly a. A means one. A dog, one dog. A house, one house. So we use the sound with the article. A cow, not a cow, not a cow, a cow. A book, a lamp, a car. So now practice these words with me using the sound. A door, a church, a police officer, a fire station. And rule number 3 around the sound, if the A is the last letter of a word. So if the A is at the end of the word, generally use the sound. These can be words like zebra. We're not saying zebre or zebra. It's zebra. It's an sound at the end. Some other words could be pizza, sofa, vanilla, gorilla. And here are some words to practice with me. Plaza, China, flora, tequila, phobia. All of these words end in A and have the sound. Remember, if you're enjoying this video, to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much. And the final sound I want to go through in this video, we have the O sound. And this is all about the next letter. If the A is followed by a W, a U, or two L's, use the O sound. So AW, or AU, or ALL, all. And these can be words like awful. AW makes awful. Lawn, dawn, saw. All of these have the O sound. And the ALL sound, wall, waterfall, football. They all have the O sound. And AU also makes the O sound. Autumn, August, autonomous, automatic. These letters make the O sound too. So here are some O words to practice with me. I will say them and say them back to me. Yawn, all, autumn, mall, raw, snowball, rainfall, automate. So there you have the 4 sounds that the letter A can make. The long A sound, the short A sound, the U sound, and the O sound. 4 different sounds this letter can make. Remember, these are the most common, but the letter A can also make some different sounds because, like everything in English, there are always exceptions. But these are the 4 most common sounds to learn, so make sure you practice them to improve that accent. And as I said at the beginning of this video, this really is an issue that we notice, the pronunciation of this letter A. I teach a lot of students who will say things like China, China, but no, it's not an A sound, it's an U sound. China, China. So if you can learn these sounds correctly, you will sound so much better and so much more like a native. So really practice this letter A sound. So guys, here is your homework for this week. I have another list of words here. I want you to record yourself saying these words. Then find me on Facebook and Instagram at Perfect English Alex. Send me your voice recordings. Say these words to me. I will help you improve your accent. Any A sounds you don't say correctly, I will help you improve. So record yourself saying these words, send them to me on Facebook and Instagram. But that is it for this week's video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this one for you, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.